Hello, I'm Christine and we've got a great haul for you today. We're still in the perpetual quarantine of 2020. I'm still book shopping from home. I've gotten a whole slew of books since last time and I have a Redbubble haul for you today that I'll be splicing in throughout the books. Big thanks to Redbubble for sponsoring today's video. Redbubble is a website where artists can sell their art printed on all sorts of things that you can get. Clothes, accessories, notebooks, duffel bags, blankets, wall tapestries, whatever suits your fancy. And right now they're having a back to school campaign, so I have a coupon code so you can get 15% off your order. And I'll be showing you my items throughout the haul. I focus on notebooks today when it comes to Redbubble because I am a notebook loving gal. I actually debated doing like a notebook tour. The first book isn't actually part of the haul because I think I've already hauled the hardcover of WARCROSS. It's our Book Explosion August book of the month. I've already read it, but I'm gonna be rereading it so I can finally read the second book in this duology with the story fresh in my head. I love WARCROSS. I have a book talk about it and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to learn more about what it's about. The first book I have to show you today is Hank Green's A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. This is also part of the duology. Oh, this is like the duology book call of 2020. The year that never ends. Dun 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 dun. Wow, that got depressing. A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I already read this. It's so exciting to have a book in your book haul that you already read. I think, do I have another one? Yeah, I do. I have 2 books in this book haul that I've already completed. This was excellent. I had a great time reading An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, which is the first book in this duology, but A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor was my favorite. I loved this one. It had all the things I love about the first one, but more. I feel like in the first one, we're getting to know these characters in a situation where we're seeing them at their worst. And A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor is where we see them acknowledge that they were at their worst and get to know them in a, I don't want to say happier environment, but like more loving environment. And the audiobook was so good. If you want an audiobook to help you through some of your quarantine days, highly recommend getting A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. And I'm an Audible affiliate. If you use my link in the description, you get your first book for free. It was great. I didn't get to do a full book talk about it. It makes An Absolutely Remarkable Thing better. You know, like it's one of those sequels where you're like, whoa, that came really just, it was good. It literally says signed copy on this, but I didn't register that I had a signed copy till I opened it because I wanted to start reading it. And I was like, oh, look, a hanklerfish. I haven't looked at it naked. Ooh, it's orange. Ooh. Time for my first Redbubble item, which is a scarf. I end up using scarves a lot when I'm traveling, but also a lot in videos. Redbubble scarves are really fun because they're so big and so light that you can use them for so many different things. If I wanted, I could use this as like an Instagram backdrop, or a little cape, or a blindfold, or of course, the classic scarf. I got this purplish black gold scarf because I don't have any scarves with these colors. And I like to have a variety of scarves so when I go traveling to a cold place, I'll have like a variety of looks. The scarf is what makes the look when you go to a cold place, exploring all these tourist attractions and trying to take nice pictures. If you only have one scarf, you have one look the whole time. The next book I want to show you actually is another book that I've already, I think, hauled. And I'm sorry I'm bringing it in again, but like I'm reading it now. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to talk about it. I'm reading Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's so great. And I started the audiobook like yesterday or the day before. I'm so glad I did because I have a couple days to read something for fun in my ears while I'm doing things. What a great choice this was. I'm having the best time. I love these characters. I'm looking forward to the day that this becomes a film because I know it's going to be so good. It won't be the same because you won't get all the moments you get in this book. It's the first, like, I think, new adult romance that I've felt like it's broken into our bubble, you know, other than Colleen Hoover's books, which are, I guess, considered new adult romance as well, except when they're a little older than new adult. I don't know how old are you consider new adult? I feel like a new adult, so I don't know where the line is there. I was talking about this yesterday because I just recently turned 30 and it's like, am I not a young adult anymore? Like, you can't tell me that I'm not a young adult because I feel like I am still a young adult. Don't stop it. You can't change it without my permission. It should be, you're a young adult until you're 40 and then you're a middle adult until you're 60, then you're like an older adult. Those should be the 3 adult sections, don't you think? So anyway, the characters are 22 and 23. If you don't know, Red, White, Royal Blue is about the Prince of England and the first son, the son of the president, falling in love, and it's the best. Get one of those out here for you. Oh shit, it's fine. Oh, okay. I'm working with HMH this month, and they sent me the new BLOODLEAF covers. They also sent me the new BLOODLEAF book, GREYTHORNE by Crystal Smith. BLOODLEAF, the original cover had more of like a classic fantasy non-picture cover. I'll show it right here. BLOODLEAF is about a princess named Aurelia who lives in a society where magic is forbidden. She lives in fear of being hunted by witch hunters because she has magic. She's considered a witch. And when an assassination attempt reveals her abilities, she's forced to flee the country with nothing but her life. And while she's adrift in this enemy kingdom, Aurelia starts to form a plan to take down the Tribunal, which is this dark organization of witch hunters that wants to kill anyone with magic. Soon she finds herself in a deadly new mystery with a secretive prince, the ghost of an ancient queen, and a poison vine called BLOODLEAF. So this is a fantasy book about a kick-ass princess. The sequel, GREYTHORNE, ended up getting pushed back because of quarantine. It now comes out in September. I'm really digging the new cover art. Links to both of these books are in the description below. The next book I got in the mail yesterday, I think, from Simon & Schuster, and that is The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds Reed. And I believe this takes place in 1992. Yeah, Los Angeles, 1992. Ashley Bennett and her friends are living the charmed life. It's the end of their senior year, and then everything changes when 4 LAPD officers are acquitted for beating a black man, Rodney King, to death. There are riots all around LA, and her sister is dangerously involved in them. It sounds like the way that she's always viewed the world starts to crumble around her. Yeah, her world is splintering around her. Ashley, along with the rest of LA, is left to question who is the us and who is the them. There's a blurb from Nick Stone on the back. I've never read a book that so aptly delves into the harrowing shift from black girl to black woman, while chronicling one of the most resounding examples of systemic racism in recent American history. I really love the cover of this one. It just demands your attention, like the art in her sunglasses with the burning palm trees. The next items I have here are my new Redbubble notebooks. So I think I started to say how I got 50 notebooks from Redbubble this time around because I use so many notebooks, even more now that I'm here every day, all the time. I have them in like every section of the apartment. Anywhere where I might sit down and work or might sit down at all, I have a notebook stationed and a pen. I feel a little like Monica Geller, except way less neat about it. I just like throw them everywhere. I've accumulated a good deal of Redbubble notebooks over the years, and I, at the beginning of this year, finished all of them. Like, all of them came to an end at the same time. I don't know why that always happens. Do you ever, like, all your soaps run out at the same time? I have 2 toothpastes in 2 different bathrooms, and, like, they both run out at the same. Why does that always happen? They sync up, like, period. It's weird, man. Anyway, my notebooks all ran out at the same time, so I gotta replenish that. Sorry, I'm going out on a notebook tangent here, but, like, I used to be that person, whenever I go to the grocery store, I look at the notebooks, and I want to get the one with the coolest cover, and usually it's like a really cute dog or like something that looks like Lisa Frank, something that looks cool and different and weird. And every year I feel like there's less cool notebooks out there. There's just like plain one color of the rainbow on the front of it notebooks. That's not what I want. I want something to like help me know what the notebook is and what's in it. I want a cool art. And that's what you get at Redbubble, because you can search any topic for cool art and they will have cool art that matches the thing you're looking for. So the art I got today, I've got poodle art. You know how I'm a huge fan of the poodle. So I got a poodle notebook. Actually also got this in a blanket, which is in the washing machine right now. Redbubble has amazing blankets now. I got Well Behaved Women Seldom Make History. I got this gorgeous ballerina art notebook. It's so pretty, isn't it? And I was looking at this artist and she has so many gorgeous dancer designs. And then I got this Sometimes I Burn Things. Sometimes I do burn things. Sometimes that thing is my finger. You know, a lot of times during quarantine, that thing that I burned has been my finger because I'm too anxious to realize that I'm grabbing a hot pot off the stove. That's a weird tangent that I just went on. So Redbubble notebooks, I love them. They sell lined and unlined if you like just like a giant space for your thoughts instead of like lines. I prefer lines. I can't handle a sort of freedom. Any of these designs have caught your fancy or anything I've gotten from Redbubble today. There's a link to my Redbubble favorites list where you can find all of these items. The next book that I got was Clap When You Land. Everyone has been loving this, and I have not gotten to read it yet. I love the spine. Look at that spine. The front art is great too, but that spine though, I see it from a mile away on my shelf. I'm like, ooh, what's that? I haven't read an Elizabeth Acevedo book yet. I've just heard spectacular things. Oh my god, wait. Oh, 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 oh my. This is just, I've never seen anything like this. This is so cool. There's art underneath it too, and it feels amazing. Oh my god, how cool. Look. Wow. This is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Holy crap. This is gorgeous. Very excited to read it. The next book I got is Felix Ever After by KACEN Calendar. I've only been hearing the most amazing things about Felix Ever After. This is another one that's at the top of my TBR right now. Casey McQuinton of Red, White, and Royal Blue has blurbed the back firecracker of a book. Felix Ever After is refreshingly real, full of queer kids who live and breathe and swear and love and make messy mistakes. Teens need this one. Oh, Becky Albertalli back here. This book is a gift from start to finish. Felix Love has never been in love, and yes, he's painfully aware of the irony. He desperately wants to know what it's like and why it seems so easy for everyone but him to find. What's worse is that even though he's proud of his identity, Felix also secretly fears that he's one marginalization too many, black, queer, transgender, to ever get his own happily ever after. Once I get my next book, like, finished and in, I am going to read all the books, and I'm so excited to read this one. It's yellow! Oh my gosh, so many colorful, like, naked books today. Exciting. I forgot about these books when I did my last haul, but I bought them at the beginning of quarantine, and I wanted to try, like, cooking more things since I'm cooking every day. But I'm still on a rotation of 5 different meals and have been for the last, like, 150 days. So I haven't made anything in these, but I bought Chrissy Teigan's Cravings and Hungry for More. I think my sister has one of these. I saw one of the recipes, and I was like, that looks good. So I got both of these giant books. They're really pretty. Like, they're really nice pictures. But so many of the recipes have so many ingredients, and I'm intimidated by lots of ingredients. And so I haven't tried any of the recipes yet. I know, it's pretty dumb because we've been here for so many days. I should have tried at least one by now. I tried to get the stuff for one. I'm also very picky, and a lot of these have seafood in it. I don't eat seafood, and I also can't have spicy food. I have so many food restrictions because of all my stupid vocal cord issues. It makes trying new recipes extra difficult because I'm like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. So how do I, like, blandify this so that I can handle it? I need, like, the recipe book for people who can't eat anything cool. There's gotta be something in here that I can eat, though. I gotta take a second look. The next book I have here is Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I've heard this is adorable. Oh, KACEN Calendar is on the back. A hilarious and adorable rom-com. Characters whose vulnerability and open hearts will make them feel like lifelong friends. Francesca Zappia, a perfect enemies to lovers. Ooh, enemies to lovers romance. Sounds like an adorable read. The next Redbubble item I have today is another scarf. I got 2 scarves. This one is like a peacock colored scarf because I wear a lot of blue. I should have a blue scarf. Look at it. It's so cool, right? It's so pretty. I'm excited to have something to wear this to. The next one I got is You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. This was actually our July Booksplosion book of the month. I've already read it. It was so cute. This is a rom-com about a girl named Liz Lighty who ends up falling for one of the other girls who's running for prom queen against her. It was so sweet and it was so much fun. It looks like this might be... Oh my god, the beautiful naked covers. Look at this. Publishing companies are really pushing us to do that, like, naked bookshelf look. When people do that, where do they put all the jackets? So that they don't get ruined and lost. I don't know. I don't want to do that because I would ruin and lose all the jackets. I also got the new Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. And this is an important nonfiction read that I've seen recommended by so many different people. Mass incarceration in the age of color blindness. I have a whole, like, nonfiction TBR. Right now I have 2 hours left on Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting in the Cafeteria by Beverly Daniel Tatum. And I'm also in the middle of Eloquent Rage by Brittney Cooper. Once I finish those 2, I'll be diving into the new Jim Crow, and I'll have the book to read along with the audiobook when I'm not moving around. The next book I bought I am so excited about, and that is My Sister the Serial Killer by, oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce the author's name correctly, OYINKAN Braithwaite. I've seen a bunch of people recommend this, and just the title got me. I was like, My Sister the Serial Killer? Yes, buy, please. Oh my gosh. The blurb on the back says the wittiest and most fun murder party you've ever been to. Yes. A biting mix of wickedness and wit. I cannot wait to sit down one day, curl up, and read this in one sitting. The last Redbubble item I have to show you today is a duffel bag. These are new to Redbubble as of this haul. I've never been able to get a duffel bag before, so I needed to get one and, like, see how it is. I used to have so many duffel bags as a child, and I have none now. And they're really just nice to have to bring crap with you to places. I could use this as a yoga bag. I could use this to like carry stuff to a picnic if I ever went on picnics. I'll probably mostly end up using it as a yoga bag because I need a new one and it's perfect for that. And again, like any art you want, you can find and have printed on a duffel, and that's cool, man. There's so many possibilities. I like this like firefly look. I miss fireflies. Not that like I like bugs, but there's no fireflies really out in this LA area of California. On the East Coast at night in the summer, you'd see all these fireflies outside and it look magical, and it's just they're not here. But now they are a thing on my new redbubble duffel. The last book I have to show you today is one that I didn't know if I'd ever be able to hold in my hands. But here I am today with it, and that is Midnight Sun by Stephenie Meyer. Twilight from Edward's point of view that was supposed to come out in September 2008 that I had pre-ordered but was canceled when this leaked and Stephenie Meyer never finished the book. Oh my gosh. For all of you who've been asking, I'm going to do a Midnight Sun video. I'm doing a reading vlog, but I'm only on page 130. I'm reading it little by little. I haven't reached the point to where I'm into the new content because I read the version that Stephenie Meyer put out after it had leaked. She put out like the first 13 chapters, I want to say. So I read those 3 different times, and I'm in that section. Like I know this part. I haven't gotten to the new stuff. I'm excited to. Right now I am reading like 100 books at once. I'd like to finish a couple of those so I can just like concentrate all my thoughts on Midnight Sun when I'm reading Midnight Sun. What's really cool is that reading this, the original images of all these different characters are coming back into my head, not the movie actors and stuff. Like Edward has started to morph into my old Edward. Bella has already turned into my old Bella. Rosalie is slowly starting to morph back into Rosalie. It's so cool. One more announcement before I try to hold these books today. My debut novel, A Gimme Better, is coming out in paperback, the romantic cover edition. There will be a bonus chapter at the end that I just wrote. It takes place right after the original end chapter. I'm excited for you to read it. It's available for pre-order now, and it will come out April 6th of 2021. There's a link in the description if you want to pre-order. Thank you again to Redbubble for sponsoring today's video. The link to all the Redbubble items I showed you today is in the description below, and you can use my coupon code to get 15% off your entire order. I'm Christine. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. You can follow me